the economic landscape which has been completely ruined. And it's important to discuss this because Nirmala Sitharaman, India's finance minister, is soon going to present her 7th union budget. And on your screens right now, note ban, GST, COVID resulted in a loss of 11.3 lakh crore to India's economy and extinguished 1.6 crore informal sector jobs. The reality also is, as far as joblessness is concerned, that 2.7 lakh Central PSU jobs have been lost under Mr. Modi, and the number of people working on contract has gone up from merely 19% in 2013, the next slide please, to 43% in 2022, the last available official figures. If this is not the absolute disaster of our times, then what is? Joblessness, joblessness, joblessness has to be priority number 1 to be addressed in the budget. Is she going to do that? I have all my doubts about it. Inequality. India is seeing rising levels of inequality. Our economic inequality today is at worse levels than it was under the British Raj. 1% of India's population, the last graph there tells you the story. 1% of India's population controls 40% of this country's wealth. High prices. Each time you speak about high prices, they will talk about growth. They don't even understand the real rate of growth. The reality is that food inflation in India has been consistently over the 9% mark. And the last reading is close to 10% with vegetable prices at over 27% growth. How are the poor and middle class coping up? The reality is that the poor and the middle class have to pay more for fee, they have to pay more for clothes, they have to pay more for medicines, they have to pay more for transport, they have to pay more for food. And this is the economic reality of our times. High prices, high inflation has really broken the back of India's middle class and India's poor.